Hey guys, what's up? Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you ever struggle with making videos and creating lives and YouTube content and just wish there was a way, like a 3-step formula that would guarantee that you got more engagement, more views, more shares, and a higher quality, more enjoyable video for your audience? Is that you? Do you ever think, wow, man, I wish that my audience would just gobble up my content and love my videos and share them and scrape them, download them, and put them on their YouTube channel. So, give me more exposure. So if that's you, then what I'm about to do is going to provide incredible value to you. Okay? I've used these 3 steps on creating more compelling and engaging videos for quite a while now, and I've gotten some incredible results. Okay, so I want to share these with you because they've really helped me. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see that we get a lot of views and we get a lot of shares as well. If you use vidIQ, VIDIQ, the Google Chrome extension, to see how many shares that you get on social platforms and stuff like that from your YouTube video, you'll see that a lot of my videos get a lot of shares and they get embedded on a lot of websites. These 3 steps is the reason why. Okay, so I'm going to go over them in a little bit of detail with you guys, so feel free to take some notes. So step 1 to create a compelling video is the pattern interrupt. Okay, so as soon as you shoot this video and you put it out there, you've got about 10 seconds to catch their attention and pique their interest enough to where they're going to watch the rest of the video. Now, if you do that, that's great because then you get to step 2. But here's the best way to do that I found is ask them a question. Okay? It's almost impossible for the brain to ignore a question. So if you ask a question of your audience that gets them piqued enough to watch the rest of the video, that's what I found to be the best way to interrupt that pattern in their mind. So step 2 is the payoff. Okay, so in step 1, you're going to ask them a question, something like, hey, if somebody helped you create an income that retired you next year, would you send them a Christmas card? Whatever. In step 1, you're going to ask them a question. Step 2 is the payoff. It's think of it like this. It's like we sell the sizzle, not the steak. So in step 2, you're going to paint a picture, okay, of what they get from the video. Matter of fact, it's your opportunity to really sell them on the end result of whatever your video is about. Okay, it has to be all about them. And you really don't want it, because no one really cares about your product or what it is that you're doing or your business or whatever. So it has to be all about that person and your audience and what they want. You're going to basically explain why you asked the question in step 1 as well. Okay, so step 3 is your call to action. Okay, now in your call to action, hopefully what you've done in step 1 is you've piqued their interest enough for them to watch the rest of your video. Step 2, you've painted the picture, you've sold them on the end result. And in step 3, that's going to be your call to action. Could be opting in your sales funnel, could be buying your product, could be becoming your business partner, could be shooting you an email to get some more information. Whatever the case may be, step 3 needs a clear and concise call to action. Okay, so hopefully in step 1, you pique their interest. Step 2, you sell the sizzle, not the steak, right? Okay, now for those of you guys that don't know what I'm talking about, sell the sizzle, not the steak. You ever been in a restaurant and you see somebody they're getting their food, you already ordered exactly what you want. They're getting their food though, and the waiter's walking by and this sizzling platter and everything, you almost want to cancel your meal, right? And say, I'll have whatever they're having. Okay, that's what I mean, is you sell them on the end result. Anyone that ever wanted to buy a drill didn't want a drill. They wanted a hole, okay? So if I were selling diet pills, or weight loss products, I wouldn't sell the product and the ingredients and all that stuff. What I would do is I would sell the idea of that young lady finding her dream, her dream man, and being on a beach somewhere in a swimsuit, 6 sizes, lower than whatever she's at. Sell them on the end result, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what I mean by sell the sizzle, not the steak. I want you to understand that because you'll probably hear me say it again. So, and in step 3, you do the call to action. It needs to be clear, it needs to be concise. So with that in mind, If this video has provided you any sort of value and you like some of the training that I've got, go to austinzulauf.com right now and click the button to get the free course, Becoming the Alpha Marketer. It's a 3-day boot camp, and in 72 hours it gives you every single thing that you need to know to become a professional network marketer. Okay, so feel free to share this with your team, share this with anyone you know that needs some good value. So I love each and every one of you guys. You all take care. Have a good weekend. Thanks.